In our climate, spring is an important time to get your lawn up and ready for the upcoming summer. So what can you do? A couple hints that might help out. First of all, everything with your lawn depends on the soil temperature. So as we go through the end of February, soil temperatures start to climb as we get into March. And that's when really St. Patrick's Day is about the time to start focusing on your lawn. So what you could do as a hint would be to go ahead and lower your mower down a little bit, especially if you let your lawn get shaggy last fall. Go ahead and cut off that top growth, which allows the sun and the radiant heat to get down and start to warm the soil temperature up. If you have a lot of clippings, go ahead and bag them, but if there's only a small amount, just let them fall back down in the lawn. The next most important thing to do is to consider whether or not you want to prevent crabgrass from growing in your lawn this summer. Now, crabgrass comes back from seed every year. There are no live plants during the month of February and March, only live seed. So what crabgrass pre-emergent does, it usually comes with a fertilizer, is it prevents the crabgrass seed from establishing itself, and then you only have turf grass in your lawn and not crabgrass. And when to do that? I tell people on St. Patrick's Day, go buy the crabgrass pre-emergent. Usually it comes with fertilizer, and that's your early spring feeding, and then have it down on the ground before tax day. With that crabgrass pre-emergent application, that's probably all the more fertilizer you need in the spring. And if you can find a fertilizer with a lower amount of nitrogen, which is the first of the three numbers, like a 25-5-12, the lower that number is, the less lush growth you'll have in the spring. The next time to fertilize would be on Memorial Day weekend. It's what I call the holiday schedule. If you can only afford one fertilizer application for the entire year, the best time to fertilize is mid-October, or maybe right before Halloween if you have to remember that holiday schedule. Put down fertilizer when you think it's time to even forget about the lawn. One thing homeowners should do to have a better spring is take care of the leaf detail in the fall. A lot of homeowners kind of forget about their lawn after Halloween, but those leaves that are left on the lawn harbor conditions for a pathogen known as snow mold, MOLD. And this is a fungal infection that lives under the leaves because conditions are just right, as it would be under a layer of snow. So cleaning the leaves off your lawn going into before Christmas time and have that lawn exposed to the sun over the winter is an important practice. So this is a lot to remember, but let's refer to it as the holiday schedule. On St. Patrick's Day, you need to get your pre-emergent purchased and have it on the ground by tax day. The next time to fertilize, just a general fertilizer, would be on Memorial Day. And if you wanted to do grub prevention, that would be on Father's Day. Otherwise, leave the lawn alone for the rest of the hot summer. The next fertilization application would be Labor Day. And if you're going to put down grass seed, that's the time to plant grass seed. August 25th, not the 24th, not the 26th, but you put grass seed down on August 25th. Soil temperature's warm, it incubates the seed. You have about 10 or 14 days for the seed to germinate, and then another 2 weeks for the plant to establish, and then the weather cools off. And we have those glorious October days to establish the new seedlings before the winter arrives. And then your last fertilization is that mid-October, or a week before Halloween, the holiday schedule.